So today's video is quite a special one with my friend and special guest Vidora. He's going to be showcasing you guys this new Loom outreach method that he has found that has been booking him over 10 appointments every single day. He showcased this on one of the weekly calls in my coaching program, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to set it up, how does it work, and exactly the full explanation on everything you need to know. As well as all the resources will be listed in the description, so you can just set it up yourself after watching this video. So without saying any more, let's just get straight into it so you guys can start booking appointments.
Easy, boys. So I'll just be going through everything. Look, I made this resource, so I'll just send it over to Ben, so he'll probably send it over to you guys too. Now, it's just going to go through everything that you currently need. So obviously, the first thing is me to record the Loom that we're actually going to send to our leads, right? And this is probably the most important thing. This message is what actually gets the meeting booked in. So you want to make sure you do it really well the first time. Now, in this page right here, I was going to go through some scripts and some actual like recordings that we've actually made and how to actually upload it. And we'll basically just go through it. So the first thing is the scripts and the recordings. Now, what I found is that the Charlie Morgan scripts, they work really well, but only if you emulate his tone, which is a tone of like conviction. Now, what I also do like to do is basically before the script. So let's just go in here. Now, as you can see, we've got the recording here and we've also got like the transcript. But what I like to do before the recording is basically stay on their website and just say before that, just say a testimonial real quick. Just loop them up with some social proof. You know what I'm saying? So once you've done that, it's like a nice hook. You get their attention. Oh shit, they got them 2 deals closed in a month. All right, these guys sound legit. And then you go into in like the actual script, which is right here. Now I've given you guys 5 different scripts. What I would do is just pick 2 that you really like and record them. Do like 5 different recordings for each one of them. See what is the best. Maybe ask someone else because what you think is the best may not be the best. That's happened to me. Like ask your parents or a friend or whatever. Be like, which recording is the best, and then use that one. Now, once you've done this, like I said, this only has to be done once. So you want to make sure that you do it properly, do it well, make sure you're not stuttering, make sure there's conviction behind the actual, what is it? Just the tone and stuff. All right. So once you click, you can see this, right? Everything here.
Yeah.
All right. So once you click any of these, it's going to be taken to like a drive link that looks pretty similar to this. Now you're going to have the Loom recording and the transcript in here. And I'll just show you like one of the recordings. Now it's important that you emulate like the conviction, but like I said, I'd add like a testimonial at the start.
Okay, hope you're well. I want us to reach out and just record this quick video for you for 2 reasons.
But we can't hear it anymore.
I can't hear shit.
Introduce you to an opportunity, one that I think will be very profitable for your agency. Now, over the past few years.
So you kind of want to tone like that. You guys heard that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now you kind of want to tone like that, and that's really important. I'll be honest, the first time that we did this, I didn't use that tone, and like the meetings, they were all right. But as soon as I switched the tone, the way I said it, they just skyrocketed. So it's important that you emulate this. I can't stress that enough. Now, that's the first part. Pretty simple. Anyone have any questions on this?
No.
No questions? All right, let's move on. So the second thing is once you actually record it, also, if you can just use a mic or you even use your phone mic, the audio recording quality makes a big difference. So once you've done that, you just want to open iMovie, put in the recording, and before the recording, let's just do it right now. Why not? So,
Oh, you're done?
no, I'm not done, bro. I'm barely started. All right, so let's say for iMovie, when you do this, you want to make sure that I'll explain why later, but let's say we just add some random audio file. Actually, I have nothing on here. Let's fucking put this here. All right. Before the actual video, I'd recommend you have to put like 15 to 16 seconds of just nothing, no audio, and then start your recording. So after these 15 seconds, let's put this over. You guys get the point. So after it's at 15 seconds, then start the recording. And this is really important. So once you've done this, download it, upload it to YouTube, and that's that. Any questions about that, boys?
Yeah, why are you waiting 15 seconds?
Awesome question. So I can go through that in like the next couple things, but basically a quick overview is that so from actually recording the Loom, playing it, to actually starting the recording, it takes around 15 seconds to start. So as soon as you record the Loom, as the 15 seconds have stopped and the recording starts, that means what I'm trying to say is once the Loom starts, the recording will stop. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
All right, you understand it a bit more through the line, down the line, but that's that. So it's pretty simple. Now you've also got like an example video. This is kind of one that I ran a while ago, but as you can see, the first 15 seconds is just nothing. And then the 16 seconds after that, it's just the recording starts. All right, so that's that. No questions about that. So let's move on. Now you've recorded your Loom. You've got the most amazing recording that you have. The next first step is to just go into your system settings and just fix some things. So what you need to do is say these things right here. So you need a keyboard shortcut for the calendar link that you're going to use. So this way, once your prospects or leads are on the Loom, they can book a meeting straight through the Loom link. You need a let's chat, just some text replacement, and private video for just text replacement like that. So if we go into system settings and we go keyboard, we go text replacements, just have a couple of things. Same thing, you can replace it with whatever you want. I don't really care. Doesn't make a difference. Now, that's that. So once you've done that, this part's pretty simple. You want to make sure that you allow Loom to record your Mac device. And I'll show you how to do this, but when you're doing this, make sure that you don't use the actual like web extension like this one here. You want to make sure to use the actual the app. Fuck. So we go here and just search up Loom. The one that comes up here, right there. That's really important because if we use the web one, it doesn't really work properly. So once we've done that, you're probably going to notice that when you're recording the Loom, it actually doesn't record the YouTube video. And that's the most important part right there, right? So you just want to go into 3 dots, settings, video and audio. I show you how to do this in the video. You just go down and you just toggle this on. Anyone have any questions about this? Not all good? All right, we're moving on. All right, that part was really, really simple. So once you've done that, it's just organizing your data in a Google Sheet. So this part's pretty simple. It's basically just going to be first name, last name, email, website, and then the Loom. Now, what we can do is after this, we're just going to import this whole list after the Looms have been recorded into an instantly template. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this, but I'm just giving you a heads up. Now, any questions about this? Surely there's not, but yeah, that's it. Now, this is the juicy part. This is where all the, should I say, the money is made, the appointments are set. So basically, you're going to want to download Merga. I think it's like $15. So it's pretty damn cheap. And it's going to make you a lot of money in the future. So you just go here, you search up Merga. And just download Macro Recorder for Mac. Download this shit. I know it looks sketchy as fuck, but it's pretty damn safe. Don't worry about that. Click download. And it's going to download. It's all pretty simple, right? Now, once you've actually got this stuff downloaded, just open it up. And the first things you want to do is actually just set a command key. So what I like to do is just command R for, stopping or starting the recording. And then command stop for stopping or starting the playback. Now, you guys may ask, what the fuck is a Merga recorder? I don't know what this is. It's really simple. So what it does is it records your screen and it just does the task again and again. So if I just want to constantly do this, it will just do it automatically. Now you can probably set this up to as many as you want, like 1,000. Set it up overnight, and it's just going to continuously and constantly just film all the Looms. Any questions about this so far? No? All right, sounds good. All right, where is the Notion? Okay, so there are a couple of things that we need to go through. Now, I'm just going to play this video, and I'll go through exactly why we do the things that we do. So let me know if you can see. Yes, guys. Let's mute this. We'll just talk over it. All right, so there are a couple of things that we need to do. Obviously, the first thing is just setting the, the command keys, as I said earlier. How do I make this shit? Oh, it's fucking annoying. All right. No. All right. So after we've done that, there's a couple of things that we need to do. So when we set up the Loom, we're going to have Merga in the back, and we want to make sure to actually have the same amount of apps on the dock. So let's say I wouldn't have the Zoom app open, and I wouldn't have Google open. Actually, I would. But same amount of apps. This is important because the Merga thing, it just does the same exact thing repetitively. So that's really important. The second thing is to make sure that your Loom is always in the same place. Now, if you open the, should I say, the Merga before the Loom, it's going to be in a different place. I don't know if that makes sense. So what that means is that if I open the Loom after the Merga, then the Loom is going to be here instead of here. All right. So that's that. Now the setup for this, basically the easiest way would be to just go here. Now, as you can see in this video right here, we're going to have the Loom outreach video that we've uploaded onto YouTube as a tab over here. And then we're also going to have the spreadsheet of basically all our leads as the second one. Now, when we're doing this, we want to also make sure that the what is it, spreadsheet size is always at 200%. There is reasons for that, but let's get into it. So basically the reason for that is mega recorder. You want to make sure that the whole thing is consistent every single time. You set this up at night and it records around like 300 looms that you can put into your campaign in the day after. Now, while you're doing this, it's pretty much simple. I'm thinking, yeah. So you want to make sure that when you're doing it, just set it up at the top, like I'm going to do with the Notion here. And you want to make sure it's constant size. So just open that shit like that. Now, second thing, I feel like I'm going really fast, but if anyone has any questions, stop me here. So the second thing that you want to do is actually make the presentation that you're going to show people, right? So let's go Canva. I'll show you my presentation right now. I'm actually just sending this video for two reasons. One, to show you them actually taking the time to personally reach out to you. And secondly, as mentioned in the email, just to show you how we help elevate real estate agents and scale their business with a performance-based model. Now, by taking a look at your website, I can tell that some of the things that we've actually done for our current clients can definitely be implementable for your brand as well. Just a quick overview. My name is Sean. I'm the founder at Progenics. I'll use this link to just quickly explain what we do, so you can just decide if it's something that you're potentially interested in first. Now, I'm going to put the speed up. Share some social proof just to show you that we actually know what we're doing. We helped Drew generate 7 buy consultations, 3 broker agreements signed, and 1 deal under contract in 27 days. Now, Drew was previously working with another agency. You get the gist, right? So it's just going to go through the slides, and it's also what it's going to do is this is all automated, so I didn't touch any of this. Now, you're probably going to hear some background noise in here, but that's only because I didn't mute my mic during the night, but that's fine. Don't really give a fuck. This is going to be here, so it's all going to be automated. Like I said, it's going to say their name at the top here. You can do full name if you want to. Personally, I found that the first name just works the best. And the second thing is this button right here. This is a fucking game changer. So what this does is, this is what allows you to wake up to just meetings being booked in. So let's say we click this right here. It's going to take them to the calendar link. They book in a chat, and then you got a meeting booked in, right? So that's all pretty simple. I'll show you how to actually set up the mega recorder down the track. Now, anyone got any questions about this?
You're teaching us how to make a Loom video instead of a presentation or something. I'm sorry, I joined the video late.
Oh yeah, okay. So, wait, I'm teaching you how to do this automated. So basically, just a new outreach system that's basically going to film all your looms overnight and just send them over to your prospects through an email campaign. Does that make sense, bro?
Yeah. In the sense, if it's personalized, did you like mention their name in the video or something, or no? You just you recorded it only once.
Yeah, awesome question. So we record the recording once, and it's not going to mention their name, but what we do is we put their name up here. So in the email campaign, it says private video for Anna or private video for Benz. And, it really changes the feel to it, and it makes it feel way more personalized, And when you're speaking to them, you don't pretend like you're speaking to a lot of people. You pretend that you're speaking to that exact person, right? Obviously, the name doesn't really change much. If you're able to get meetings booked in without saying their name, it's all automated. We're going to fucking do it, right?
And as you guys can see, like the automation or like this AI thing goes on their website, so they're not gonna realize that this is not actually him doing it, right? So all you have to do is record that small presentation. I like that he does only 2 minutes. You don't need to have like 15 minutes of you talking, because they're not gonna care. 2 minutes is perfect. And plus what he said, the let's chat button, that's actually really good, because they can instantly contact him, and he can run this while he's sleeping. So there's literally no work once you set it up.
Exactly. Now, the best part about this is it costs me, let's say, email campaigns, probably around $40. No, let's say $30 per month. No, $20 USD per month. And it gets me, let's say, probably around 60 meetings per month, all automated. So it's fucking powerful, right? Now you just need to do everything once, set it up, and from there onwards, it's just cash coming into the bank. And what I've noticed, right, is compared to SMS, so when you're actually running this with SMS, what I've noticed is like the show up rate is pretty fucking low. It's really good, it's low, and the prospects that we get on a call with, they don't really know much about your service, right? Because you're messaging them, trying to get them on a meeting. But with this, they have prior knowledge. They know what you kind of do. They know that they have to pay for the Facebook ads, but you frame it as a way where you say, this is 100% free. There's no upfront cost, just to get them on the meeting, because the meeting is worth more. And then if they say something at the end, you can just easily handle that objection, So that's that.
Like, how do you edit the name saying it's a private video for Anna? Like, how do you automate that part?
Yeah, bro, awesome question. So the next step is going to go through that, and I'll answer your question in probably that step, bro. All right.
Yo, let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah, Joe. So
By the way, thank you for the explanation. And you said it costs $20. How does that even work? Because like when I was doing cold emails, it cost me like 400 or 300 per month.
Yeah, awesome question, bro. So look, if you're fucking broke and you don't really want to spend that much money, you don't even need like a Google Workspace account. You can just set up a normal Gmail account. Obviously, you can't do as much outreach from that account, but you can definitely get like 30 outreaches per account in there. So let's say you got 10 accounts, 300 per day, and it's all automated. So when you're doing email campaigns, then can I ask you, were you using like Instantly or something?
Yeah, I was paying
Yeah.
like 100 for it instantly.
You were paying 100 for Instantly?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? It's $97. And
Yeah.
it has like a 37 one, but it's only like 5,000. It was not enough, at least for me, for the like follow-ups and initial messages and everything.
Yeah. So obviously when we're doing this, we are going to automate the follow-ups too. But with the Looms, the conversion rate is going to be much higher. So with just normal email campaigns, the conversion rate is probably around like, let's say like 0.01%, right? It's pretty damn low.
Yeah, it's low.
But compared to Loom campaigns, we can definitely get that up to like 2%. So obviously, if you do want to go to like that higher spot, you don't need to spend 400, but like probably the highest plan on Instantly would be more than enough to just go through that. Probably going to cost $100. SMS is way more expensive than that, but I'm not saying it's bad. It's just both of them are fucking amazing. You have both of them running, and it's just a powerhouse of meetings coming in, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is probably the most important part, but like I said, you guys may miss some things. I may miss some things while I'm saying this. So you guys gonna get this whole Notion tablet. Just go through it whenever you want. But what I'm gonna do here, just mute it. How do I? Bro, I fucking hate that. No, I can just make it. Let's go here.
Don't see your screen. Oh, yeah, now we see.
All right, let's go. So I'm going to show you what the actual process is to recording this. Now, remember, this process can be pretty fucking tedious, but you set this up once, just once, and you've got it for like the rest of your life, right? So it's really fucking important that you do it properly. Now, let's just mute this. All right. So as you can see here, I'm probably fucking speaking for a while here, I can't lie, but let's move on.
Wait, Hamza, you got a question until?
Yeah, there's two questions actually. One, I have a Windows, so I can't download. Is there like a Windows alternative for that mobile app?
I'm sure there's something that you can probably get for Windows. Just you go search up macro recorder for Windows. Now the
Right.
setup is going to be a bit different and it will be tedious, but just worth it, you know?
Yeah,
And now
It's called
And-
Jipit and it's free.
Right. Okay. Cool. Another issue I have is yeah, emails. What if they don't have an email or a website? Sorry, if they don't have a website, what does it exactly display?
yeah, well, if you don't have a website, you don't send the email to them.
Oh,
But
okay.
what you can do is basically, for me, I'm in the real estate niche, so if they have like, usually they work with brokerages. So if it's like one website, everyone has like Keller Williams, you just copy and paste the same website, right? Now, obviously, if they don't have a website, you don't send them an email, right?
All right.
Now-
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, bro. Now that's it.
Hi, can I ask a question too, please?
Of course, mate.
I just wanted to ask you, on average, how many emails does it send automated per night? And do you ever have any issues with it going to spam and the emails getting like blocked?
I love this question, bro. So the first question you asked was how many emails does it send throughout the night? So it really depends on how many emails you have, right? So if you have 10 emails and you're sending 30 emails from each email, you can send around 300. But in terms of like recording, so over like 8 hours of sleep, you're probably able to record around 300. Now, if you have 2 laptops, probably get like 600. If you have if you're going to record it throughout the day, 900. So it really depends on how many emails you have, right? The second question you had was email deliverability, right? So what's really important is that you actually warm up your emails. Now, Instantly does this for you. It's just a 2-week warm up where actually what happens is it tells Google and Gmail that you're actually a real person. So the amount of warm up emails that are being sent from different inboxes will increase. So like the first day you may have like 5 emails sending around, and then at the end of like the 14 days, it's going to be like probably around 40 to 50. So the deliverability isn't that bad at all. You just need to make sure that you warm up your emails. Does that answer your question, bro?
Oh yeah, that does answer my question. And then the last one was, can you get like I don't know, I'm not too familiar with sending emails, but I know with SMSs, for example, if you send too many, they can block you as like spam. Does the same thing happen with the emails? Like if you send 300 in a day, is it going to say that this is like spam and then like basically flag your domain or something like that?
Yeah, so obviously you don't want to use your main domain if you're doing email outreach, but let's say one of your emails, a lot of the emails are going to spam. You just make a new account, you're not going to really have a problem with that. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. So make sure that you're not sending 300 from one account, spread them out. So if you're doing 300, get like 10 emails, send 30 from each of them. Make sense?
All right, got it. Yeah, thank you.
What is
Anyone
your
else?
average? What's
What
your
was that?
average open rate?
Average open rate is fucking high, bro. It's like 40%.
High.
All right. Also, let's go back. So actually, I think it's in. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll go into it later. So anyone else? Session, you have a question?
Yeah, I'll ask you a question real quick. Are you gonna give us the script that you use for the emails?
Of course, mate. That's what everyone wants, isn't it?
Yeah, alright.
Come on now. All right. What's your name?
Could I ask you what you showed before this? Like, I think I joined the meet like 10 minutes later or something.
Yeah, the meeting's recorded. You can just go back and watch it after. It was just like the start. He just explained it quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing-
Where could I find the
nothing-
recording of the meeting later?
It's gonna be on school.
Sure. Thanks.
Easy. So is that it? Everything else I can just keep going now?
Yeah, you can keep going, bro.
Easy, boys. All right. So as you can see, what's going to happen is when you have this merger set up, you want to click obviously whatever command you put in. So I click Command R and it starts the recording. Now, as you can see, you click the YouTube video up here. You want to make sure that when the YouTube video is playing, it's all the way at the end. It's pretty simple. You'll see why. But what happens? Okay, this is just still me explaining shit. All right, hold up.
Guys, this might seem a bit complicated, but trust me, like he showed it to me as well personally. It's quite easy to set up. Like it's gonna be recorded, so everyone just go back, watch the recording, and set it up step by step. Once you've done it, it's honestly the best thing ever. Like you're just gonna start booking crazy amount of appointments.
Exactly. All right, so let's play this shit right now. Okay, so obviously I copied that. Oh shit, it's going fast, isn't it? Let's go 0.8. Walk through it. All right, so as you can see, what you want to do is you want to hit that. Okay, is it playing now?
Yeah.
All right, so when you're running this, make sure that your cursor is always at the same start point of the screen. I like to put it right there. And then, oh shit, we get talk for so. Wait, I'm sorry, boys. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But yeah, everyone understands it so far, or is it a bit too complicated for everyone?
This is so cool.
That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear.
All right, I love that, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. I should probably go through this shit. All right. So, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the whole desktop. There we go. Okay, you can see this now, right?
Mhm.
All right. So, boys, when we're running this, it's important that when you have the presentation, when you start it, make sure it's in full screen. I'll explain why later, but so, okay. All right, here we go. 1 second.
And this is honestly, I think, something that no one really does. Plus, I do think it's better than most outreach methods. It's honestly like the booking rate is like SMS, just because it's so personalized and it takes no time for you, plus no money as well. So as he said, it's fucking cheap as shit. So yeah, you guys need to get on this ASAP.
Of course, mate. All right, let's play the shit. All right, so it's pretty simple. It's just gonna run you through the whole recording. Now, this is a screen share. So as you can see, the first thing I did was hit that down button here. Now, what that's gonna do is copy the next website. So you copy the website, you come to the YouTube video that's here, and you just take it to the start. Pretty damn simple. You click Command N, it opens a new tab, and you just paste the website in. And now what's gonna happen here is, remember how we played that YouTube video? Once we record the film, once we record the Loom right now, the YouTube video is going to actually start playing. That's why we had the 15 seconds at the start. So I think someone asked that question. Now, obviously, the Loom is going to start recording everything. And what I do like to do also is, as you can see right here, what I'm going to do is just underline the website so that they know that we're on their website. It just creates more, it makes it more personal. Now, what you do is, let's say you want to switch to your presentation. You don't swipe with your 3 fingers. You click the Google Chrome thing right here. Now, this is going to take you through each of the Google Chrome tabs. So you click that right there. And now it's basically just going to talk about this part of the Loom is just introducing yourself, talking a little bit about yourself. And let's fast forward this. Testimonial, pretty damn simple. All right. Yeah, so this is just going through the actual Okay, I went too fast. Okay, so when you want to end the loom, don't come here and click it. Just click this button right here, because obviously, you know that little thing that you have, it's not there. So just click this button right here. It's going to end the loom right now. Should be around here. Yeah, so that's ended. It's going to come here. Now, remember how we made those keyboard shortcuts? So what we're going to do here is put whatever keyboard shortcut you put in, private video for, and then you go back to your Google Sheet. Okay, also here, when you're doing it, make sure you're on the first slide and just click present again. Now you're moving through with the Google things. You come here, copy that first name, and then go back to Google. And you click paste. All right, so this just makes it a lot more personal. Now, this is the most sexiest part of the system right here. So this is where you add the link so that the prospects can actually book in the meeting. They click, put the link inside the first one. You just put let's chat, and then click save. Now what happens is you click share, and when you're sharing this, you want to make sure that you click the, let's go back a bit. You want to copy the thumbnail code, not anything else, the thumbnail code, because that's what actually sends the Loom in the email campaign. And I'll show you what it looks like too. Okay, so once that's copied, delete all the pages, and then you click paste. Bro, it's that fucking simple. You set it up once, and it's money for the rest of your life. You put it at the same place, and that's basically how you record it. Anyone have any questions now?
I do. But if Hamza is the first, Hamza, you can go ahead.
Oh, I forgot to lower my hand. I got no questions. No.
All right, yeah. So my question is, I have two questions. The first thing
Go for it.
is, can you break down how to do this for so cheap? That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second one is, my niche is real estate too. And do you get their website, broker's website, manually into this sheet, or do you have an automated way of doing it? Because like I know how to get realtor.com links automated, but I've never heard of like getting their brokerages ones.
So you know how in like the page of real estate, they have like the website with it too?
Yeah.
You just click the website, and it just depends on the way you scrape it, right? So obviously there's different ways to scrape it. I think Benz uses, what is it? Lead
Sniper.
scraper? Lead Sniper. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that takes websites, does it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
So you can use that, but you can also use like web scraper. That's really good. It just tells you what you can scrape. So I'll just show you real quick.
And how do you scrape them for like their brokerages?
Yeah, web scraper, bro. So
Web scrape.
let's say we go to, say we use residential instead. Let's change it up. Now, what this is, you go inspect. If you're not in like a med spa niche or somewhere that you get Google, what is it? What is it called? Google Maps scraping. You can use this. It's called web scraper. That's literally what it's called. And you just upload a sitemap. And let's say you put in whatever pages you want to do. You click save, and you just click scrape, and it starts scraping everything. So you just set this up overnight or whenever the fuck you want to, and it's just scraping. Does that answer your question, bro?
Yeah, that answers G. And how about the cheap part? How do you do it for cheap?
Yeah, so all you really need is instantly, right? So let's go here. Where's the pricing? All right, so obviously if you're going to do more, you want to use more, but the growth one starts off with $30 and 15 monthly emails. So let's divide 5,000 by 30. So if you're sending around 150 emails, you probably should have like, it depends how many your email can actually do. But if you want to do more than 150 per day, you can obviously go to the next one, but this is kind of drag. You don't ever need this, like 25,000 divided by, that is more than enough.
The problem, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you. The problem with like the growth one is, okay, you can send 150, but then you can't send follow-ups. And that would be a problem.
Yeah, so then if that's the problem you have, you can just go to the hypergrowth. That's only $77. Like for SMS right now, I think I'm spending around
It's
$350.
97, bro. Go to the monthly one. You're on yearly.
It's 97. But bro, Benz, how much are you spending for SMS right now?
I mean, yeah, it's more than that. It's like around 500 a month.
Yeah. So look, in terms of pricing relatively, this is a lot cheaper.
Exactly. And saying it's not like you're gonna lose this money. You're gonna book people in and actually close them. Like all you need realistically is one setup fee.
It's only $90, bro. It's fucking worth it. If that's your problem, you can probably start off on the growth one, see the result it's getting you first, and then just move on to the next one, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. No worries, man. Thank you for the answer.
Easy, bro. Anyone else have any questions? No? Okay.
I have a question with the, I have a question regarding the instantly. So I'm not very aware of instantly, and I use Go High Level like everyone else here. So
Yeah.
can you use high level instead of instantly, or do you incorporate both? How does that work?
Good question, bro. I like this question. So I do use Go High Level too. So let's say I'm sending meeting reminders. Go High Level is fucking beautiful for that. But when you're kind of doing email campaigns, I would definitely recommend instantly. Just because let's say you send 300 emails from one Go High Level account, right? What happens? I mean, one email account. What happens through Go High Level? They send them at once, and this will just put your email deliverability down, and all your emails will just go to spam. With instantly, what they have is throughout the day, like every 5 minutes or every like 10 to 20 minutes, it changes automatically. They will send an email. So this just keeps your email deliverability up high. And that's something that Go High Level just doesn't do, you know? Answer your question, bro?
Yeah, that answers my question, Martin. Thanks.
Easy, bro. All right, so I think that's all there is with like the actual recording. Obviously, you can go through the actual, what is it? What's the time? The videos, it'll help you a lot. Now, this is the part that everyone fucking wants, right? Email copy. All right, so let's go back. Now, I'm going to give you everything that you need to do here. So, instantly AI, just connecting all your Gmail accounts, pretty fucking simple. I'm not going to lie, ChatGPT is fucking crazy, bro. I put in 2 lines and it created this. But other than that, with the subject lines, here are the ones that I usually like to use. So, quick question for this, just always works the best. That is personally my favorite, but you can obviously test it out. Just pick one of them. Fuck, I was gonna sneeze, it didn't come out. But that's gonna be it. And email copy. You guys are fucking horny for this, aren't you? But let's say we go here. We got the first one here. This is probably my favorite, which is why I put it at the first one. And it's just Charlie Morgan stuff, but it works fucking beautifully. Now, for these email copies, you do, what is it, emphasize that, let's say, where is it? The best part is if we don't deliver, you don't pay. We work on 100% pay on results basis. So if you don't get results, we don't get paid. That's cap. We charge fucking setup fees, right? So this is basically just getting them on the meeting. If they do have an objection for that, you can just handle it, you know. And we've got a bunch of email copies that you can test from. Now, what I would
Yeah, one
recommend is
sec.
actually.
So the easiest way, guys, to handle that objection is you basically say that the setup fee goes to your team and, softwares, all of that. So you don't actually say like when you're on the call and you're like, oh, we charge a setup fee of $300. You're like, yeah, but the setup fee actually goes to, our team software. So it doesn't directly go to us. So they feel like, oh, they're investing into the business, if that makes sense. So kind of structure it in a way like that. It's an easy objection. And I really like what he does because here, as you can see, the main goal of the email is to just get them on the call. Once you're on the call, your goal is to actually close them. So you need to go step by step, just the way he said it.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Now what I would recommend is, look, I've given you a fuck ton of email copies. Just split test them. Don't be lazy. Instantly AI makes it easy. Just click split test. Send into email copies, see how they perform. Obviously, every single market is going to be receptive towards an email differently. Like, let's say we're in the real estate niche, one email copy would work better than someone in the med spa niche, right? So obviously, just split testing it. Don't be lazy. Seeing what works and performs the best. Now, giving you guys all the email copies. Now the follow-ups. Let's say, all right, let's go into cold follow-ups first. Now, with cold follow-ups, we don't want to like spam them with, should I say, follow-ups? And the reason for this is just because it'll probably lower our email deliverability. Now just send like 1 or 2 or 3 of these follow-ups. And as you can see, I've given you everything. 1, 2, and 3. Send them. It's all automated too. So with Instantly AI, you're gonna send them automatically and just gonna get meetings booked in and follow-ups. Now, let's say they did reply to one of your message emails. What you can do is just put them into a warm follow-up and fucking spam them with emails at this point. Because if they showed interest, they're interested, right? It's pretty fucking simple. But what you want to do here is just make sure that they hop on a meeting. Because you may think that following up 8 times with a warm lead is like very needy, but it's really important that you actually do this because they may have just forgotten, right? They will be better off with your service if they get on a meeting with you. Now, that's basically it, boys. Like, I don't think there's anything else that we need to go through. You've got everything that you need.
All right, so I have a question for you, Vidura. So when you discovered this, how did it change your business basically? When did you
Yeah,
first?
good question, bro. Well, the first thing was that I fired a couple of my appointment setters for SMS. And the reason for that is because, bro, honestly, it just takes too much fucking time to manage them. And this is just automated. You know, you wake up to meetings being booked in the morning. So just a little bit more powerful. Now, what I did also do was I kind of like incorporated more AI into the SMS workflow. Now, I can probably send that over to you too. So when I send the outreach, let's say if I was to do outreach, I put like 800 leads in, the AI just books them in automatically. Now, I can just show you some of that maybe on a different day or something, but that's been working pretty well too. So like every 4 meetings, the AI books 2 meetings. So I don't even book them in.
This is something that you guys need to get onto fast, because it's honestly like, what else do you guys want? Like, this doesn't require much time, doesn't require much money. It's automated. You can do it while you're sleeping. So genuinely, if you're not getting on this, then I don't know what else to say. Like, you're just not going to succeed. So get on this as fast as you can.